Where are the mass protests in the Arab world in support of Palestine and Palestinians? Why are we not seeing the uprising of people in nations like Iraq, Jordan, Egypt, to demand an end to the Israeli war on Hamas in the Gaza Strip? Don't you think that would be a clear explanation that the people that actually live in the neighborhood realize who's right and who's a terrorist? It's obvious that those nations that surround Israel know that Hamas, Hezbollah, and Houthi rebel groups are not who they stand with. It's why when Iran launched its massive weekend drone and missile attack recently, most of the missiles and drones were shot down in Jordan and Iraq long before they ever made it to Israeli territory, because those nations stood with Israel, not Iran. That was clearly demonstrated by the actions they took to defend the Jewish state. Truly remarkable that the students chanting from the river to the sea, Palestine must be free, don't even understand what the Arab neighbors think about the war in Gaza and who they're standing with. So I thought I'd share a better explanation today. Here's a Syrian Lebanese woman laying out the case against the protesters because they're truly ignorant of what they are actually supporting, because they have been manipulated, lied to, and clearly misled to support a cause that will happily rape and murder women and the elderly and take great joy in burning babies, just like they did on October the 7th. Listen.
The Iranian regime, you claim, has the right to defend itself. It's proxies such as Hamas that you are championing on the streets in the West. Have you ever wondered why we haven't seen mass pro-Palestine protests in the Middle East? See, in the West, you are privileged. You can demand even without understanding. Back where I come from, we don't demand. We are grateful if we find the means to feed our children, to pay the rent, to buy our medication. We are thankful if we're not arrested, tortured, and raped. You should know that you are supporting our oppressors, that you are betraying us, all of us, the Gazans included.
Yeah, there you have it. There's a reason, the Gazans included. You see, Egypt is among the countries that will not allow refugees to flow in from Gaza. There are very good reasons for that. Specifically, they don't want terrorists given a free pass to come and disrupt their country. Instead of happening in the Middle East, however, the disruption and the vile behavior of racial slurs being thrown at American college kids that are being guilty of one thing, being Jewish. But boy, did it explode last night. On the campus of Columbia University in New York City, the police moved in. They emptied Hamilton Hall. They moved in on the campus of UCLA. It was violent, riot police, engaging, and then clearing UCLA. More of that to come, but this is not the end. This is just the beginning.